We're live.
Okay.
We live?
Yep.
All right, you know the vibe. We're gonna wait for it to show up on my.
What do you think is the best topic to start with? Because there's a lot.
Man, it's so much.
And we
I
missed
need
last
to
week.
talk about how Oda fumbled.
What?
He fumbled. This chapter.
That's what you want to
trash.
start.
This chapter.
You know
was
his feelings is hurt, man. He was riding for a month. You know what I'm saying?
This chapter was terrible, dog. Like Doug Marlin off screen, bro. Are you serious? Come on, dog. I'm like, this can't be true. I was already concerned because he didn't make it to God Valley. But I was like, maybe Oda just hadn't thought of his character yet, but he's actually gonna be there. Nah, bro. You cooked my dog like that. Come on, man. I feel like I don't know, bro. I feel bad.
I mean, like you said, it probably took like 6 or 7 holy nights to apprehend him.
For sure.
From behind, right?
Nah, he got smoked by Caribou's dad.
That's cap.
Bro got one shot.
That man was counting his little $1,000 like he did something. Like,
bro, that panel was funny as hell.
Oh, you got the picture. Check out the stream how it's looking. Yeah, preach.
Why is that up there?
He's never seen that before.
Oh snap!
What? Hold up. What the?
Tag on Zane and Krow.
I don't know how to fix it.
Me like that, like.
Yeah, we didn't so good.
Right,
That's that Conqueror's hockey, man. We took over, bro.
Zane and Krow show featuring Preacher JJ. Like,
everybody come to see you, Otis.
It wasn't like that when I started the stream. What was somebody?
It wasn't like that at first.
Can you send me the website?
I'll see if I can find it in our Discord chat. But yeah. In the meantime, well, we work on that. How y'all boys been doing?
Because bro, it wasn't like that when I hit.
It was reactive. Yeah, here you go. I just sent it to the.
Hey, I'm gonna be quiet for like 2-3 minutes, bro. I gotta do one thing real quick.
How are we feeling about this generational run, though?
It's a D run.
D run is Elbath. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's gonna take a really even bigger fumble than killing Doug Marlin for Oda to go back and ruin this to stop Elbath from being the best arc. Because I feel like right now it's kind of like a given. Like this has to be either top 2 or top 1 with everything we've been getting.
Oh no, bro!
Are you feeling like this flashback is better than everything we saw traveling around the world in Egghead?
Maybe that wasn't in Egghead though. The Garp stuff was great. I was talking about Shanks and Kid. That was before Egghead, right? Yeah. The Garp stuff was great.
Well, I mean,
this is better, bro.
I kind of feel like that Shanks stuff happened. You sure Shanks wasn't like in between the York stuff? I don't recall exactly.
Yeah, actually, it might have been during the. But even still, bro, we got Rox, Roger, Garp, and like now Dragon. We got Garling. Like this is the flashback of One Piece. The only flashback that could possibly be better is one from the Void Century. And honestly, the Void Century flashback, we're gonna get Joy Boy and stuff. But it won't hit as hard as this because we know these characters. We met them as like old men and all. Versus like the Joy Boy crew, we're gonna be like, we're gonna meet a bunch of people that's probably like related to guys. Like, we might get Vinspo, Romeo, and Ryuma. But like it's not gonna hit like this. You feel me?
Absolutely. I'm like, one reason I was really anticipating getting I've said this before, but I'm just wondering, is Kaido going to be any kind of influence on God Valley at all? Like, this rock story is like so much bigger than Kaido. Like, I was thinking that.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. My bad.
He like when it comes to like important events going on in God Valley, he's going to be like number 5 or number 6, like tops.
Like, can you imagine the chaos when a giant dragon wraps around God Valley as soon as he eats his devil fruit? Like, I can imagine that being a big moment in the arc, like, or at least in the war. Like, everybody's fighting. The next thing you know, there's a giant blue dragon flying around. Unless he couldn't turn to a dragon at first, and he was a fish. Then I mean, it was like, yeah, this is just a waste of time. But I could see that being like a big moment for Kaido.
I mean, that may be an impactful panel, but when you're talking about, what the other devil fruits may be, and what dragon may end up doing, and all the names that just amount like, I always tried to hold down my guy Kaido, but I just don't think he matters like I wanted him to, and that makes me sad a little bit. But everything else is just crazy about these past 2 chapters. Generational run, like you said, Oda for these past few chapters. Man, putting everything together is amazing.
Yeah, man, for sure.
What y'all think? But going back to the last chapter, because y'all know we got 2 chapters to touch on. Did that Kazuki Moria stuff hit y'all like it hit everybody else? I know Vex is happy.
That was pretty cool. I mean, I'm not gonna say
Listen,
it's cool for future potential as far as like the cross guild,
and it doesn't contradict anything from the past.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's just a random throw in that's terrible.
Yeah, it works for me. I mean, if Moria can join the cross guild and be what do you call it? Poneglyph.
When Moria just goes back home though, like Pirate Island and Wano ain't too far away from each other.
Bro, better stay away from Momo.
Listen, if he is revealed to be a Kozuki, he just goes back to Wano and doesn't join cross guild, then he's just even a bigger bum than he was before. The only reason why this is interesting is because it gives the Buggy and Mihawk and Cross, it gives them a reason to be at Laugh Tale, or a reason to make it there. But if that reason doesn't become a reason, then it's like, get the fuck out of here. You feel me? Like,
so you thinking with him being a Kazuki, he'll be able to read the poneglyphs to be able to guide them to Laugh Tale?
Got to.
Yeah, isn't it said that every Kazuki learns?
Yeah, well, it's just yeah. I guess.
Or maybe the men. I don't think Hiyori knows, does she?
Nah, I doubt it. She didn't probably have a chance to, get daddy issues. But yeah.
Yeah, true.
And also like it gives them a ship, I guess. I mean, it gives them if we're looking at the Rocks Pirates, if we're looking at Cross Guild like a modern day version of the Rocks Pirates, kinda, then if Moria's ship if Thriller Bark really is God Valley, then that gives them a base operations at God Valley. So like that also is kind of cool. And honestly, whatever Garling found there could still be there.
That's true. Something preposterous. People throwing around ancient weapons. I was thinking it was something as slick as just him having children there, but the way he got rid of the mama made me think he ain't really too concerned about them kids neither.
Yeah, some people say it could be the Davy clan stuff, but how do you just pull up and say, "Oh, you was in the Davy clan"? I don't think it's that. Unless they told him like, "Yo, I'm in the Davy clan." I don't think nobody that's stupid either. I mean, well, some people are stupid, but I don't know.
What do y'all think Shanks' mom? Y'all think she's Davy clan?
If anything to get my boy in the D clan, look,
I think we all know Shanks is D, bro. Like everybody knows that. It's just like a well-known.
Shanks, bro, he is literally D clan and Celestial Dragon Blood. Is there anybody else in the story?
No, that's pretty busted. Well, to be fair, bro, there's not that many cold Celestial Dragons besides the Holy Knights.
I mean, that's 16 people.
Yeah, if Shanks
is 16 people.
Shanks is both, and
don't forget Top Man.
That's probably why he's the child of prophecy.
But we saw how Gabon did Summers, though. That's all I'll say.
I don't know how to fix this, so we'll have to bear with this for the stream, and then I've been trying to. I don't know, bro. I think there might have been an update or something. I'll have to go and fix it later.
How did that even happen? That's hilarious. I'm looking at that Figlin and Davy clan blood as that's why Gabon called him the child of destiny or child of fate, whatever you try to call him. That's some pretty big stuff.
And
So what do we
Roger
think of Young Dragon?
I think it was cool with me. Some people hating.
Why that reaction, JJ?
I don't like the design.
Design is
Bro,
awful.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but Dragon has one cold design that Oda should have stuck with, bro.
This guy,
when he was with Vega, when he was with Vegapunk, bro.
All thing wrong
that
with
was his coldest
design.
design.
He's sleeveless, bro. Like if he had sleeves, I don't think we'd be talking about this like it's a problem. You feel me?
Why doesn't he have eyebrows? That is my main question.
He's got that Super Saiyan 3
He's literally
eyes.
in Gear 4 Snake Man forever. Like it's cool.
I get he's trying to make that connection, but why? Why no eyebrows? Nobody else has no eyebrows, like any other normal human. Maybe they're.
I'm sure we can find. It's One Piece. I'm confident we can find some.
All right,
people
bro. Do you see this?
Yeah, you're probably right. Honestly,
tripping out, bro. I don't know what to do.
It's still wilding now.
Yeah, bro. It's wild.
Oh yeah, it is wilding. It's back regular. It's well. Oh no. Oh my God, just turn it off, bro. You can just turn it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Hawkins don't. No, them are Hawkins eyebrows. Never mind. Let me stop.
Yeah. You know what I think he based Dragon's design off of? Super Saiyan 3, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Like he had to have some inspiration from that.
That's what we can do.
Super Saiyan 3 just because of the eyebrows?
Bro, but his hair's long too.
Hair,
like
and it's in the dope.
And it's in the shape of Super Saiyan 3, honestly. Not as ridiculous as DBZ, but you know what I mean.
Wait, you're talking about like current Dragon, not
Yeah. Oh yeah, not the young Dragon.
Okay.
Does he have eyebrows as an older guy? No, he don't got eyebrows then either.
I never even noticed it until you mentioned it right now. I swear I didn't.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I guess I could see the Gear 4 when y'all mentioned it, but initially I was like, this guy don't look like the monkey family at all to me. And I'm like, yo, you got to transform to look like your kin? That's kind of weird, yo.
That must mean he's like extra powerful.
Why y'all not want this nigga to be Luffy's dad? I mean, Garp's son so bad. I don't get it, dog. The nigga look like his mama, probably.
He's like the black sheep. Like Garp and Luffy is a vibe, and he just look like he'll just kill the energy when the monkey D's come through, man. I'm sorry.
It's the eyebrow. His eyes, it's like he got eyeliner. I can see that being a thing. Or somebody be like, he wildin'. I didn't know the significance of this design, though. It goes from his arm to his leg to his face. Like, that has to be something important to him. Mihawk D. Goat says there's so much Mihawk upscale in this flashback.
From this chapter, too?
I mean, I haven't seen any of it, but,
Oh, no. Bro, I'm going to tell you this. Where does Garling rank all time, like, as far as just all-time assholes in One Piece?
Bro, he might be top 2. I'm gonna be honest. He might be 1.
I feel like he's up there with Saturn, and
nah, he's worse than Saturn, bro.
Wife. He didn't even kill his wife. He just killed a woman. There's people that have done a lot worse, I feel.
I think so.
Well, Kaido was pretty bad, bro.
Kaido's up there. Yeah.
I don't think Garling has caught up. I think Garling will catch up to these people now. But just looking at what like Crocodile did, like
Garling earned his way into the Holy Knights by doing this type of stuff all throughout the world. Like you saw this chapter, we just got done with a mission, but I went over there, probably did some more dirt, and then I found out something else. So let's go take out those people too. When man, like this dude is a menace, and he has what is it? He got the diplomatic immunity to just go around and take out whatever he wants. Man, this dude right here, top 2 for real.
But shout out to
Sam, he's number 1.
He's definitely top. He's up there, bro. Him and Kaido, I think, are the top 2. Bro, Kaido was atrocious.
I really forget what Crocodile did to Alabasta, bro.
He did do him dirty,
Dovey.
bro.
Did Dovey turn all of Dressrosa's kingdom into toys?
Like
That's crazy.
Doflamingo was just pure like insanity.
But I think that, don't get me wrong, Garling will probably catch up to him, but so far he hasn't done enough yet.
And
I
Dofi
can, like,
was
the attitude
trying to
is worse.
kill Law and
That's
take the
there.
fruit.
Bro,
That
he
nigga
was
violent, bro.
one of the main ones hunting people like animals, bro. That's pretty bad.
The more we see, you know, and then once you think about the fact that he's done this multiple times too, like, yeah, the nigga's a piece of shit, bro. But you know, we ain't seen it, I guess. You know.
Hey, I remember the days when you gassed him up. Remember?
I mean, if we talking about if we keep it a bean, like
So
talking
okay,
about strip.
what do you think Shanks knows about this situation?
I mean, for Shanks to say he knows about his hometown in West Blue when he met Whitebeard with the liquor, then we can infer that he's learned of his origins in God Valley and also should probably have an idea what happened to his mother.
Damn, bro, that's gonna make that fight even better.
He don't know what happened to his mama, man. He gonna find out, but he don't know. Like Garland gonna be a jerk and tell him to his face. That's how he gonna find out, but he don't know it yet.
And now I wonder.
So I think he found out when he went back to Marriage Ride and was like, you know, weighing his option and considering. I think that's probably when Garland was like, yeah, you know, you got to be down there like your mom with the bombs. We kill her for that reason. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then what about Shanks' brother? Like, he doesn't know.
Man, that nigga knows. He don't care.
He know. Yeah, he know.
Some people can't like let go of the luxury.
He probably upset that he was produced from somebody down there. Oh, sorry, Krow.
Yeah. No, you good. You good.
He's embarrassed. Yeah. I can see him having a little bit of embarrassment from his mom's side. Wow.
Well, at least we know now for sure that Saint people, like, you can get your Saint title even while being half Celestial. They probably got some twisted mind state, like, we got down Celestial Dragon blood is so potent that you don't even matter. Like, you being half, that blood don't even exist.
You're not like a pure Celestial Dragon. Yeah.
But we I still think we got to revisit the matchups for God Valley though.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Because a lot of people, huh?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, going back to God Valley, we didn't see Wang Ji as part of like the people pulling up. Do you think Roxana may have found out that he did the dirt and took care of him before they even took off?
Well, no, he was the emperor of Pirate Island until recently.
Yeah, Blackbeard and Kobe had a fight. And Law.
So Figurlin, who was it? Figurlin who raided Shakky from?
Is that a Don Marlowe upscale?
Hachinosu.
That's a Don Marlowe upscale. It took.
Don't do that.
Nah, he snuck him, bro. He snuck him. He definitely snuck him.
Kobe and Law to beat Wang Ji in his youth. I mean, in his old age. Don Marlon, man, he got jumped by him and still barely lost. Like, yeah, that's a dumb.
Why we forgetting about his army on Pirate Island, bro?
Man, them niggas, come on, bro. When have them niggas ever mattered?
I mean, I don't think he was doing that to all three of them. No way, Law.
That's a Don Marlon scale, bro. Fucking no, bro. I think on the ground bleeding out, bro. That's crazy, bro. He laid out like Garp was, bro, but this ain't that. You feel me? Like, you know, bro, come on, dog.
Bro was background fodder, bro.
Like, imagine somebody of the Straw Hat being head of security team. Like, that's way beneath top tier talent. I'm just saying.
Bro, he wasn't no head of
security.
He was just on guard duty for that night,
shift,
bro. He wasn't no head of, yeah, come on, bro.
Don Marlon was on last night's security team. That's what it says. Shonen Jump.
Oh, y'all read Shonen Jump?
Yeah, I'm reading Shonen Jump right
now. Bro, that boy don't know what they be talking about, bro.
Wait, hold on. So who do you think fought Don Marlon when they first captured her?
All the Holy Knights had to jump him.
No, bro. No, be for real.
I'm being for real. What the fuck you mean? I'm being for real.
Bro, you don't think an admiral, maybe like one admiral?
I don't think no admiral probably did this. I mean, I hope not.
Well, because this was a world government thing too. So, with the Marines,
I think they probably paid Wang Ji for information, like, you know, how do y'all routes work? You got to help us or whatever. But as far as who did it, it probably was some Holy Knights and some cyber.
I mean, and we imagine that it was Garland himself. I mean, honestly, this 1158, he's like, I had to handle a separate manner. And then in this chapter, he's already claiming Shakky before the tournament even happens. So why would he probably could make her one of his own without the tournament? I don't know, but I'm thinking Garland may have something to do with it.
He probably was so cocky in his ability to win the tournament that he put her up for it.
I hate Shamrock, bro. Or I hate Garling.
I hate the haircut. I feel like if he had a cooler haircut, people would, you know what I'm saying? But come on.
No, he's a cool character. I just like, bro, this chapter just.
I prefer his older. His older design is peak, bro. Especially in the gore safe fit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he looks a lot cooler with the. I mean, it's still preposterous, if you really think about it, but he just looks a lot cooler with the full, like with the moon joint. But this right here just looks like.
And what makes it crazy is it probably grows naturally like that. Like it's not even like he gels it up.
He has a question about it. I think if he would have never cut it, it would just connect into a circle. I think.
Oh yeah, I remember reading that. Yeah, his older design is clean though, for sure.
But a lot of people now think that Garling fought Rayleigh on God Valley. Y'all think that happened?
I could see that.
I was thinking that too, and I think one thing that we're gonna see is Rayleigh meet Dragon. Because I think that's a big thing where Luffy was training with Rayleigh, and I think we're gonna see that moment. Maybe Roger too, but I think for sure Rayleigh.
I like that
theory.
I mean, I think that Whitebeard's words had to have some type of weight to them. Like every time I see your face, like I feel like if he was talking about Roger there, he would have just said, you remind me of Roger, because it's not like Shanks being on Roger's crew was a secret at that point. So like that wording of him saying like when I see your face.
Yeah, like I think it's. I mean, Garling could have fought Whitebeard. He could have fought maybe both, maybe Rayleigh. Whitebeard.
Yeah, I feel like that's another thing. We don't gotta just like tie him down. Like he was just fighting one person and then that was it. Like if we look at Marineford, both of us is out there doing anything, bro.
I think with Shanks now in the picture, and because Dragon had Shanks right in the end of the chapter.
I don't know if he actually got him, but.
Well,
I think some had that for him. He didn't pick up one child. I'm hoping.
I'm just assuming that he was trying to save Shanks. Then it's like I feel like now it's setting up even more of a chance that he met up with the Roger Pirates at some point, at least one of them. Because how does
I think he? How does it get on the crew? But at the same time, they look kind of surprised when they saw Shanks in the chest. So I feel like. Dragon probably put Shanks in one of the chests with
oh, that's true, yeah, because when they opened
the double fruits.
Yeah, they were surprised as a baby.
And like it was like, what the fuck? So maybe, but I also think that Garling had to run into Dragon though. I think Garling was trying because he got Shamrock somehow. So I think like he was trying to get Shanks, but this probably when Dragon ate his devil fruit and he used the wind to whisk Shanks away.
Yeah, I think
but
so.
He can only save one of them though.
Dragon definitely ate his devil fruit on God Valley.
Man, it's got to be a busted one.
So much.
Man, I really hope it's a Logia, bro. But I know it won't be.
Logia's. I mean, you got to bring Logia's back somehow. Being cool. I'm.
Come on, bro.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, since post time skip, how many new Logias have we been introduced to? Like,
none at all, really.
Yeah.
Besides, so like Caribou,
Caesar.
Yeah, and
like,
Caesar.
Shit like that. Like, let's get us a busted Logia back. But at the same time, we probably just wind up doing a, mythical zone.
Yeah. Nah, I think he's playing into that Admiral thing too much, bro.
I think it's low. I think it's some kind of storm thing still, but
yeah.
We'll see.
I think it's gonna be more than wind, also storm too.
Yeah, for sure. Because of lightning.
A lot of people saying they think Gabon fought Summers. I don't think that. I feel like if we see Gabon fight Summers here, is like that waste of time considering we just saw him fight him. And his old age. I don't want to see that happen again, bro. Give me Gabon versus Shakky, bro.
Gabon versus
It'd be clean,
Shakky.
actually. They both wield two blades.
And at the same
And then
time, I
Roger
think this is
versus
what this
Zebek.
is my progression of the fight, right? I think that initially we're gonna have Roger Pirates fighting Rock's Pirates, but at some point it's gonna be, they're gonna find out what's actually going on, and I don't think there's, except for the Rock's Pirates that wind up betraying Rocks. Them dudes probably gonna be like, well, it's every man for themselves, so they still gonna be fighting people. But I do think that the Roger Pirates are gonna shift their focus to the Holy Knights at some point in this. So then Harold has to have some type of, because he said he was headed there too, right?
Yeah.
Well, did he? Wait.
No, I think it was Rox. He said, I'm going back to my home, right?
Well, I can see not Roger. I can see Harold being like, I want to go like see what's going on here, and going.
Yeah, I mean, how many times has Rox asked him to join him? It's been like 5 times in this one flashback.
And for him to actually join him when after he gave up on it would be cool. Yeah. And it also would give Harold a reason to.
But if Harold is at God Valley, bro, that's like, who's fighting Harold?
Gabon, bro.
Oh no, bro, I don't know. Like,
Harold, I can see Garp and Harold fighting would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be
Gabon
cool.
would be cool. I mean, this all Rox and Harold started with a clash and show of respect. So then, for Gabon to, actually come back on that island because, I'm cool with the dude and, he respects my strength, that wouldn't be the worst story.
It'd be cool too is like if Harold finally joins the battle, he might come in late, like the Elbaf Giants join in late to save Luffy. But I think that would be a cool moment where that's the moment where they realize, Roger and Garp and Shamrock even like, yeah, we have to team up. Like, there's no way we'll stop them if we don't team up.
I still wanna say though, like this whole Roger and Garp versus Rock's idea was like, it got to be bullshit, bro. I cannot see Oda like honestly trying to make us like with how much we know Oda fuck with Roger. I don't see him showing Roger trying to stop a man from saving his family. The only thing I can see potentially happening is maybe Rox's wife does get killed and he just go on a fucking rampage. And then
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Roger got to stop him. But like, I just don't see like him actually actively impeding him from stopping him from doing that.
Well, do you think Blackbeard's mom died from a Buster Call situation or maybe like Shamrock? I don't think Garp is going to be the one to kill her.
She was a rabbit, so maybe it was Garling, bro.
Yeah, it might be.
Damn, that Blackbeard and Shanks rivalry will even go harder.
It's crazy. If you kill both, I mean that's like now you kill Shanks' mom and Blackbeard in the same event.
And if Dragon saved Blackbeard, that would be pretty cool. Just for him to turn around and slime him out later on. But yeah, any semblance of Rock. Remember we had that conversation about if Rox was evil or not?
What if Whitebeard saved Blackbeard's life?
Whitebeard saved Blackbeard. I mean, it's possible, but I think when Whitebeard saw Blackbeard, I feel like he would have been like, yeah, this kid, it's the same kid. But like, I mean, when the look on his face is like he recognizes him, but I think it probably was Dragon too.
Yeah.
Dragon or Kuma. What if it could have been Kuma?
Could have been Kuma, yeah. Kuma saved what, 500 people?
Yeah.
Could have been one of the 500.
Kuma's goated, bro.
Yeah, it was just like that's another thing that was dope about this chapter too is Like how they just literally touched on every little character, even if they just gave him a panel and just Kuma hearing Ivankov in the other room just screaming. Just the fact that you just seeing all these characters that we know was affiliated with God Valley, and Oda's still able to add Dragon and make him have a stance within it all. It just builds to this climax. I'm so ready for this chapter. And word is that the leaks are pretty hype. What you were saying, Krow?
Yeah, there's no spoilers or none. It's just I'm not saying that for you. I'm saying for chat. We're not spoiling out because the spoilers aren't out. But they do like to give the hype of the chapter. There's a lot of hype, so this chapter probably gonna be a banger, bro.
Do you think Loki
Never
was
gonna
at
pull
God Valley?
Maybe. I mean, it's not far fetched.
Snuck on the ship.
Nah, I don't think so, bro.
He snuck on the ship to like Nico and Inu.
I just feel like
Or maybe
bro,
he did.
you
Maybe he
have
saw Rocks
Kuma,
die.
You have children already in the God Valley event. You have Shanks, Blackbeard as a baby. Like a giant Loki as a kid wouldn't like that. He'd probably be the most helpful as a kid in this situation.
Tornado said Harold gonna pull up the God Valley like I've come to end this war like Shanks. I feel it, bro.
But yeah,
He'll
JJ,
also be the
I
strongest
like what you
person
said
there.
because this whole chapter is the way he structured everything. Like you can feel how pivotal God Valley is, and then you get like a little piece of Rocks and Harold, and it's like the calm before the storm, where it's about to be just full on chaos. Maybe next chapter, but there's a
It's
lot
also
of
just the
pieces moving.
seeds of great storytelling, though, bro. Like to see all these moving pieces, so many characters that we really do care about, like, and like they're not just forgotten about just because we get into the big point. But like we still get even with I
Yeah,
know Judge is a
Morgan's
little
too.
disappointed in the Kaido stuff, but yeah, even Morgan's. But even to see Oda go his way to say Big Mama Kaido conversation, like yeah, this is why they there.
Yeah.
That's just pretty. I like that.
Speaking of Morgans, do you think Morgans will have a connection to Dragon now? I mean, there was a situation with Ivankov.
I'm trying to find a panel. Where is this panel, bro?
You said, do you think Morgans will have a connection with Dragon?
Yeah, just because like this is Morgan's big event, right? The God Valley incident that he's kind of leaking to the world as a kid, and he's getting that information from Ivankov.
Well,
That's a good point.
Well, it was Jenny, right?
Or Ginny, yeah. I mean, yeah, Ginny and Ivankov.
I mean, well, Jenny is, now, but what I'm saying? It could be possible, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like Morgan's is Dragon don't like people that sell their integrity, and Morgan's is kind of the definition of that until recently. So I don't think he would have kept the relationship with him.
Y'all think Dragon has a connection with Roger?
I think so.
I can see a scenario where Dragon saw Roger. I don't think Dragon had a conversation or met him, but I can see him seeing Roger this God Valley, and that's why he decided to put Shanks in his care, right? Like he's watching everything that's going on. He's like, this guy is the only person I can actually trust to take care of a child, I guess.
Well, because if you remember too, when Dragon saw Luffy at Logtown, he was like, I think his wording was, "You chose to be a pirate" or something like, and he was saying that's not a bad idea. I think it's definitely referencing Roger.
He probably would have been one if he had a choice.
Yeah.
But he saw a bigger calling though. Growth Stonks, what's good, gang? Appreciate you for coming through. Will of Dreams, same to you, my guy. We missed y'all. These last two chapters. Man, I can't wait for next chapter.
Man, I think I gotta give up the fact that I may have been wrong about Rocks from the beginning. I think the fact that we got all this information from who we got, I let it sway me a bit. I mean, the worst thing we've seen Rocks do in this whole flashback was really put hands on Loki. Everything else was, him really taking the information the government gave and using it to the best of his ability while weakening them at the same time. He took over Hachinosu and built the empire. He raided a place that was supposed to be giving money to the poor that's really just stashing it to themselves. I was really coming into this thinking that Rox was going to be the baddest man in the world, and like he's winning with Davy Jones fights, which seems to be acceptable on the seas. Though nobody really seemed to have too much of issue with how they got on the crew. They just don't care if the crew disbands. But everybody's sticking by their word. I'm thinking this dude is way more stand up than I gave him credit for. So us seeing
Bro
like
got
him, like I feel like he's willing to throw everything away that he was building on to make sure that his family is straight. So like,
Man, listen.
I
you
just feel
got
like
swayed
from
by
where
the
he started
Sengoku
with Rock,
propaganda.
yeah, man, and I'm mad because I'll be the first one to be like, if the government say it, I don't believe it. Like,
That nigga
not for
Goku is
it
so
was like, yo,
lame,
we don't even want
bro.
y'all to hear about this guy. I'm like, yo, he must have really been the truth. Must have
Bro,
really
that's how
been
you
the
know
truth.
Sengoku wasn't there too.
Bro, that's might be the worst conqueror's hockey usually in the story though. Like the
Wait,
worst
no,
choice
that's Kid, bro.
has
That's
been a
Kid.
conqueror. No, bro. Kid
Nah,
thematically makes sense to be a
what's
conqueror.
my
Just
man from
ass.
Dressrosa? It's always him, Don Chinjao.
Bro, listen. At least Chenja
Everything
lived a
about
life
him.
of freedom. This nigga Sengoku is a government shield. He not even at God Valley. Like you in the Marines, you're not even at God Valley. What the fuck are you doing, bro? You just bro, this nigga is not a conqueror, bro. I would have got a retcon that shit, bro.
And then he's explaining the story like he was there. He's
you
trying to, he wants that ego
heard this from
boost.
Scarp.
Yeah, you
Get
heard
his
it from
rooftop
God.
on. He heard it from somebody.
Nah, bro. I think we should.
I hope he's there.
Honestly,
bro.
I think Sengoku is definitely gonna be there.
I hope so,
Like all
and I
jokes
hope
aside,
Kong. We finally
but
get to see something.
Kong was not there. I don't care what nobody says,
If
bro.
Kong was not there, I feel like that's worse on Kong than Sengoku.
Easily.
Because you got Roger and Rocks, and then on top of that, it's like Shamrock. It's just chaos with that guy. We never know what could happen.
Garling.
And Garb wasn't it, or yeah, Garling, my bad. But it's like Garb wasn't even meant to be there, and he didn't even want to go until he found out Roger was there. So then the fact that Kong was not there, if he wasn't there, that looks horrible on you. If Garb didn't go, then what would have happened?
That nigga Sengoku called the vice admiral before he called the admiral Sengoku. He said, "Hold up, bro. He's not enough. Let me call Garb, bro." That boy Sengoku is ass, bro. He's the worst Marine, bro. I don't care. He's the worst conqueror. Just off of vibe. Like you don't fit being a conqueror, nigga. You're ass. And then he's also the worst Marine, bro. Because why was you not at God Valley, bro? Even Kobe was at Marine Ford. Like you weren't at God Valley, bro. If he was there, though, I mean, I guess, but he probably would want to be in there. But if not, boy, next chapter, boy, this your last chance, my guy.
So
Tell
Hey,
the story like he was there.
looking back at both Marineford and God Valley, which one do you think was more important and like on a bigger scale?
I think God Valley. Yeah.
Gotta be. I mean, if you just look at the fact that
Just
look at the Yonko,
names.
right?
Like look at the name. Like
No, it's Marine
Yeah.
Ford because the world don't even know about God Valley.
The world don't know about it, but they feel it. Every Yonko that we know of it comes from God Valley. Dragon, his power and his conviction comes from God Valley. Roger. It's probably we don't know this yet. This is just me theorizing it, but like Roger already in his eyes, he conquered the Grand Line already. But the fact that he went back to see because he knew there was more probably come from seeing something at God Valley. So like I feel like everything pivotal in the story stems from God Valley.
Yeah,
I mean,
can agree with
I
that.
feel like you could say with Marine Ford, you get a Yonko taken out and his crew may have been disbanded, but their strength is still somewhat there. You get a stronger new Yonko. You get Buggy being able, like, you got a lot of different. Hey, don't sleep on Buggy. You get Buggy being able to build his ascension from that point on. Daggone the fleet admiral changes, which makes the world like from the whole world, and then the world gets to see everything like from those people's perspective. It was big, but in regards to changing the world, like people was reminded like the One Piece is real. That's what really started all of this when Roger said it, and then then Whitebeard reiterated it, and then Roger's son is the reason all of Marineford happened. I mean, I can see it going either way.
I like Willie Dream's
That's
point. He
very fair
said
point.
count the conquerors at God Valley compared to Marineford. That let you know how massive this shit was, bro.
That's that. Then that. Do you think that could be the big event for the next chapter, where it's like we see the entire island is like shaking with the concrete
It's
clashing?
gonna be like, I think we might get like a, what's the like Marineford. You remember when Marineford first started? It was like going through the troops, like going through the different people that's there and why they there for. I think we're gonna get that next chapter.
Oh, that'd be hard, bro.
Because I guess that would. Well, I don't know though, because Roger shows up late. Doesn't Roger?
He got
show
there
up
like
late?
the same time Garp did. It was just shortly after.
Shout out to Gabon, bro,
mean,
because like he's like, we're gonna make it there somehow. We'll figure it out. And they even said like, we're far as hell from God Valley, but we'll make it.
Best navigator ever, bro. Strongest navigator ever.
Yeah,
He might be both.
Kid
For
of
sure.
navigator. It's Garling.
Nami might one shot him.
Bro, Nami.
Hey,
Don't say names like those after we get these shots. Like that tweet about going back to seeing Usopp shooting from a fucking after these chapters, we finna go back and see Usopp, my nigga. Like, don't
see a
name them
slingshot?
right now, bro. We got legends right
Yo,
now.
let us
We don't
mention
wanna get
that.
our names.
so we 1 week into September, and we hope the next week we start in God Valley. Are we, towards the end of the year, content gets slim. Are we going back to Elbaf before 2026? What y'all think?
Yeah,
I think so. I think
Yeah,
we're gonna see
for
Loki's
sure.
Devil Fruit reveal before the year ends, and that might be
I
like
think we're
one of the
gonna
last things we
get-
see.
I think we get Marine. I think we get back to Elbaf in October. Actually, I think we probably got like 4 chapters max left in this flashback. Because as much as we're gonna get from God Valley, I think he still want to keep some stuff in the dark. I think we're just gonna get like the big things that happen, but it's still gonna be like some questions there. I mean, that's Oda's specialty, right?
Yeah. Man, I can't believe
But
we're
at the
here.
same time, though, we also like God Valley is not the end of this flashback because we got to get like
Get back to
when
Harrow, get back to the
Yeah.
Reverie.
Harrow got to cut his horns off and all this other shit. So I can see us maybe in November we go back to present day.
Oda got to give us like 3. He got to give us 3-4 chapters of God Valley. Is that fair to ask for?
I hope so.
I want more, but I don't think we're gonna get it. And we also got to get Zeph too. I think Zeph was at God Valley.
Oh Lord, what?
It would be cool if Oda did
I don't
leave
think
it.
so.
If he at least let us see the matchups.
Yeah, Zeph versus Garling would have been
So-
dope. Hey, I'm just saying, like, all jokes aside, though. You remember Oda a long time ago when I was saying, like, I feel like it's a lot of similarities between Shanks and Sanji, bro. The more we get, the more true that is. He has a twin. We're twins for Sanji. Their dad, kind of killed their mom, and one of the kids was able to escape and become someone that was compassionate. While the other one turned cold hearted. Vince Smoke. What I was saying was it Vince Smoke Shanks, or was I saying Figure and Sanji?
Yeah, the difference here is Garling is unredeemable, bro. He's irredeemable. We're like
Judge. You think Judge redeemable, bro?
Well, I mean,
Come
Judge
on,
at
bro.
least at the very least he protected Sanji at the end.
When?
At the end of Whole Cake
Oh
Island.
man, them boys probably did that shit on their own, bro.
So we
This man
could
Judge,
fight Big Mom off for a minute here, and then like I wouldn't say like he's as evil as Shamrock.
bro. Judge got saved by Sanji and still sat up there and said, "You are, named all of these fucking." The shit was where Luffy was like, "Why is he naming your good qualities?" He's just ungrateful, bro. I don't think Judge is.
So
I don't say he's
you don't think
irredeemable, but, like,
Sanji kind of like changed his perspective on everything a little bit by the end of Whole Cake?
about Judge? No,
Just about the whole family dynamic.
I ain't going, bro.
No,
Fuck
not
that.
at all. Not at all. What the-
No,
I don't know. Maybe I read that differently, but like the way I seen it, I was like,
bro, I think he
or was it that
kinda,
he owed him a favor?
I
Like,
think he more
like,
so looked downs on him. Like, I'm gonna save you because
no, that
you know, like I'm gonna
that's
just
not
save you
how,
because you a
that's not
fucking
how I saw
weakling.
it at all.
Like that's why I'm saving you. I don't think he
Doesn't
saved him
make
like,
sense.
man, you know what?
Sanji's stronger than
This my
Judge.
dad at the end of the day, man. Yeah, I know. I'm saying that's why Sanji saved him.
No, I'm not saying with
When he-
Sanji. I'm saying Judge also repaid the favor though.
I think the only reason Judge did that because he
Or you think
he
that was because of
respects
his
power.
sister?
His sister too.
Like his sister was more like, all right, let's help him out.
Maybe. But also I think him like helping them was also in his best interest of escaping too. So like it was like, you know, I'm gonna help you. Like I'm helping you, but I need to help you to get out of here. Like, you know, it's not like I'm doing this because I'm a good guy.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I have to go. That's the only arc I haven't reread, so I have to go back and reread it one day.
That nigga Judge a bitch, bro. You still waiting for Zoro to learn about what Sanji did in Whole Cake Island and kill him? Yeah, man. It's say that's gonna be the modern day God Valley. Zoro versus Sanji. That's what happened at Whole Cake Island. I just wanted to say Rocks versus Gucci. I mean, Rocks is Gucci, man, and Sengoku is Jeezy. Wow. I like Jeezy music, bro. Chill out. This how little Oda cares about the admirals. He killed one, he put 0 at God. I mean, bro, to be fair. Well, not because if a Celestial was moving, they should have had an admiral. We're gonna say, let's just hope Sengoku was there.
And Gorosei was there. Oh, that's another thing. So do you think, because we know they can teleport, do you think Saturn teleports the Gorosei to God Valley?
I think Emu comes to God Valley. This is my idea. Like, okay,
but
let's
I
walk
don't
down
know.
what I
That's-
really think happened with Rocks. I'm gonna tell you what happened with Rocks, right? The only way that Oda can make Roger take down Rocks and keep Roger still in good standing from a moral position is Dami reversing Rocks. Who can do that? It had to be Emu.
Yeah.
And I think that you can't be Dami reverse seed unless you're weakened. Like he can't do no people that strong. Like I think you know.
That's why I was like,
Harold,
geez, I don't like how that sounds.
yeah,
but
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
but-
yeah. Let me, yeah, Rocks Harold too. Like stuff had to happen first. So I think, but and at the same time though, like Roger isn't coming to God Valley to fight Rocks. He's coming to save Shakky. Like Rocks isn't there for Shakky. So like they really didn't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like fight each other. So if he fought him, it could have been either A, like I said, Rocks goes on a rampage because his wife is killed, or B, he gets Dami reversed. That's the only way I can see Oda justifying Roger having to put him down. To that point, it's not like I'm fighting you. I'm just putting you down out of mercy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or because he was just slaughtering civilians, like going on the rampage.
Yeah.
There's nothing. I mean, outside of him being Dami Reversi, that's not Rox's character from what we've seen.
Yeah, it gotta be a Dami reverse. Like that's the only thing I can think of, bro. Because Rock's like, I ain't gonna lie, that last shot, you said pause. What I said that needed to be paused. The last thing, JJ said some wild shit, bro. But the last thing, like that conversation, yeah, in the Discord, where I was like, yo, but that conversation with Harold and Rocks, I felt that, bro. Like, initially when we was arguing about, Rocks if he was a good guy, or bad guy, I was like, I think he's like supposed to be like right in the middle, like gray, neutral, or whatever. But like, he's not a bad guy. Everything his whole life been dedicated to this plan, and like he's willing to throw it away just for his family. And I mean, yeah, bad people want to protect their family too. But if you just go back and look at everything we've seen, nothing really just makes me think he's a bad person. You feel me?
That is true. Like
Other than
Oda
putting that
hasn't
blade in Loki.
explicitly shown evil with
He was
with
wilding
Rocks.
with that Loki shit, bro.
Well, the Loki,
That's
I mean,
it.
that's like an asshole move. I don't even
But
think that's
Loki
like,
is a little asshole too, though.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
like,
not- I don't
you
think
see how
that's-
Loki talking to him,
Yeah.
to Audrey and
Yeah,
Mom,
Loki
bro.
be talking crazy. He be talking.
That nigga
And
probably
Harold don't be
was-
putting hands on him. So Loki, I mean, I guess Rox is like, let me take care of it.
Yeah, somebody had to
The
whoop him.
village, I
Like,
guess.
hey, no spell the rod, man. They said, But yeah, he's like an
That's a shame.
anti-hero. I agree with that, Will of Dreams.
Because let's be real, that's not evil. Like Garp was beating his own children. So I mean,
he was throwing Luffy in the fucking ocean, bro. If Top Man was in God Valley, odds would be too unfair.
Like, he
Folks
was-
does not care about
he
redeeming
was
law.
brutal
Look, y'all
with-
go.
with Ace.
This
Facts.
Roger the slander, bro. Look, this Roger slander. I'm telling y'all, is going to age terribly. Y'all gonna see. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why
It
you
is,
doing
bro.
Roger like this though? This looks disgusting. Y'all, come on, man.
Wait, what's disgusting? Like this chapter? To my going for Shakky?
Bro,
Not just this
I
one
think at this
specific
point-
chapter, but
bro, at that point, Shakky was his homie, bro. Like that's the homie.
I
I'm
think
not
at
gonna lie,
this
bro.
point,
It
he's
is
going
kind of
for
cringe, bro. Like I know it's more of a troll for him, but
this whole flashback, Roger has done nothing. The best thing Roger did was knock out the waiting line to get to Shakky. Like
Yeah.
Roger has shown nothing.
like
this
if we're
whole
comparing
fla-
Roger
You
to
finna see it,
Rocks,
bro.
like
But you gotta realize
But
this
is
isn't
Rock's
Roger's
though.
flashback.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
this
said.
isn't
is
Roger's
Rock's
flashback.
bro.
He hasn't
mean,
had a
it's
Roger
low-key, I
flashback,
guess.
but in Oda's flashback, Roger was still a
but,
monster.
Like it's like
'Cause he
Whitebeard
was
and
on his shit,
Odin.
but that was a more mature Oda. I mean,
They
Roger.
all looked cool in Odin's flashback. Even Marco
This
and
man
Marco
is
was a
fucking
kid.
Virgin energy.
Virgin. I think at this, I mean, look, at this point, bro, the Roger we see in this chapter, I think he's accepted that Shakky is, Rayleigh does love Shakky, and I think that's why he's probably not love, but he fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably why they're going. Like he probably recognizes that, and we need to go save Shakky, so let's go. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think? So you do think it's like an ally situation where like Luffy would help any of his friends?
Yeah, if Vivi, well, it was another person. Even Rebecca. If Rebecca right now from Dressrosa, right? I think Roger and Rebecca. I mean, Roger and Shakky probably got a better relationship than Rebecca and Luffy. But if Luffy found out Rebecca was getting kidnapped and done like this, you think Luffy going?
But then, hold on, does Roger really? Because I guess from the last chapter it was kind of implying it, but do you really think Roger knows like? Because Luffy is like an idiot, but does Roger know that Rayleigh is into Shakky like that?
I
On
think
deep
that
of a
Roger
level?
doesn't buy his bullshit. Roger knows, like, nigga, you are capping. You want her
Because
to.
Gabon, I can
But
understand.
out of respect for me, I think out of respect, Roger can understand that. Out of respect for me, you probably ain't trying to hop down like that. But bro, it's Shakky, bro.
Yeah, and it was funny though, because like seeing Rayleigh, like this guy looks embarrassed to even bring this up.
Yeah, he's like, of course we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the way Roger look. Roger probably looking at Rayleigh like, y'all with me, right? And Rayleigh's like, of course we are, bro. He probably know. He knows, bro.
Yeah.
He definitely knows.
Yeah, he's jealous, bro.
Man, he ain't.
Look at his face in the second
Yeah,
he's
first
pissed.
page of the last chapter.
He's pissed too. Bro.
Mad jealous, yo.
I mean, initially I can understand. Yeah. Last chapter. I'm talking about this chapter.
No, I'm talking about last
Yeah,
chapter.
that boy was-
Yeah.
Oh no, he was fucking pissed. But it's been like a couple years since then, right? Or at least a year.
Yeah.
He's still mad about it, bro. That's the love of his life.
That nigga was pissed off right here, boy.
I mean,
I wish Luffy had a captain's quarter.
Can
mean,
we
it's
talk about something? Can we talk about real scaling real quick? Shakky is the only person in One Piece to shut down the economy.
Yeah, hey,
That's
that's
wild.
kind of
That's
fucking
actually
wild.
wild.
That's a cold feat,
Niggas,
bro.
that's like
Bro.
who
What does
in
that
real
even
life
mean?
is compares when Michael Jackson died. That's like when Michael Jackson died and niggas was sad as like motherfuckers never seen Michael
like
Jackson.
everyone
like,
just stayed in their home for like a week. Just
Yeah.
like what the?
bro, when Michael Jackson died, we was getting ready to go to church, bro. It was my mama found out about that. Everybody was like, you know what, we just gonna stay at home. That's how crazy that was. Shakky is like Michael Jackson, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. That's a nasty feat.
That's crazy cloud, bro.
It was
That's,
gonna
And then
go- it was gonna go to revival, bro.
Hey, if Boa got kidnapped, it go the same way.
no,
That's
no
all
way.
I'm
Man,
saying.
Bo got
No
me
way.
That's
kidnapped,
all I'ma say, bro.
Niggas
Absolutely
snoring.
not.
We sleep. We're asleep, bro. Boa kidnapped.
That's
who
all
fucking
I'ma
cares?
say,
When
bro.
has any like powerful
They'd be like,
captain
oh,
in One
fucking
Piece
Boa.
mentioned Boa like in that type of way?
Nobody cares.
You got
Shakky had the
Alright,
streets
bro.
shut
you
down,
got
bro.
like 5 Willa D characters. You got celestial dragons. You got like the entire world fiending over Shakky.
Even Whitebeard, bro.
Even Whitebeard, bro.
Can't lie.
He
I wonder
couldn't-
if Kaido was like that.
Kaido's
With her.
young, bro. That's the first
Yeah,
time
he-
Oda ever considered age when doing some shit like that. If it was the other way around, though, Let Sanji would have been Oda. Hard eye popping out of shit, bro. That nigga, bro.
The Bonnie stuff was egregious.
Hey,
That's all
not
I'll
Oda.
say.
That wasn't Oda. Relax.
I don't know. There was one portion.
There was no point in the one. Listen, I reread Egghead. I promise you. There's no point where Oda has hard. I mean, where Sanji has hard eyes for money. I can confirm.
Oh,
that.
I'm not talking about Sanji. I'm just talking about
Oh, you talking
Bonnie
about
in general.
oh. Nah, that nigga Blackbeard was like taking you as my wife, right? What the hell?
Yeah.
Violent, bro?
Yeah, bro is tripping, bro. But I think he's just trying to make Blackbeard like the purest scum, bro.
Yeah.
What do you like? You like Roger versus Whitebeard better, or Rocks versus Harold?
Rocks. Oh, you talking about the conversation they had?
No,
Hey,
the
that's
fight.
a good
The fight.
point.
I'm talking about just the fight.
Miguel Nobre made a good point in the I hope I said that right.
Honestly,
But
bro,
in the-
easily Rocks and Harold. Like,
Yeah, he rocks and Harold. 'Cause
Easily.
It was much more emotional, much more stakes to it.
and there was a lot more choreography during that fight than the one with Roger and Whitebeard.
Sword fight.
I don't know though, because I still think of like when Odin charges in, he's like trying to attack Roger, and then he just bounces that off and then goes for Whitebeard. That was the coldest moment, man. And that was one of the
That was
first times
bad.
we've seen some
He
hockey
sent that
like
nigga
that.
through 7 trees, bro.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know,
pretty
that-
nasty.
that was I don't know. It's close for me, but I can see it. Like as far as the actual like.
But you got to
paneling
realize
and-
that the anime made that whole interaction a lot cleaner.
Yeah, that's true.
It was
Yeah,
still
they-
nice in the manga, but bro, in the anime, it was amazing.
Tayate Black, what's good, gang?
I'm sure when Rocks and Harold get animated, it's gonna be amazing.
it's still kind of weird for me to like Rocks and his size fighting a giant. Like that's never gonna
Monster.
feel. It's always gonna feel weird, especially because they're both swordsmen, and the way that the clash looks, it's just I don't know, bro. I'm gonna have to get used to it.
Is that Prince? Yeah,
Yo, what's
sir.
good?
Sir, what's up, Prince?
A good point to what we were just talking about, though. Miguel just said in the chat. If you look where when Shakky asks for Rayleigh, and Roger's like, he's on the ship or whatever. The next panel, he's like, "Damn it, Rayleigh, why didn't you come?" So like, he definitely has given up on that, and he's doing this for Rayleigh at this point.
Yeah, come get your piece, man.
Before I have to take her for real, you know what I'm saying? Shit, kind of crazy out here, but I gave up now. But don't make me have to spin the block now.
You know what I wanted to see? I wanted to see more interactions with Roger and Rocks.
That would have been cool, man.
Yeah,
but-
and I wonder.
they've already clashed, as we can tell. Rocks has been
No,
to
we're-
Pirate
yeah.
Island, apparently.
One thing
Roger's been
I've
to
been
Pirate
thinking
Island.
about what do you think? Because Shakky, what do you think happens to her after the God Valley incident?
She probably goes
Just like goes low key,
And
for
she
a
might
couple
go into
years?
hiding, bro, because Garling's still alive after that.
Yeah, that nigga probably was still like pressing shit.
Mm.
She might have went to. I mean,
I could see a
well,
situation where she's with the Roger Pirates for a while, and then she might just
I think we would have saw it though.
well, even if it's like just like a week, you know what I'm saying? Like
Just giving a ride, yeah. Just
Yeah.
give a ride somewhere.
She gotta chill. I mean, when she quit the Kuja Pirates, she went to Pirate Island because she knew she had to lay low for a minute. Now she got the Holy Knights on them. She definitely she needs Roger's strength, either Roger's or Rox's strength to hold her down for the meantime. So I imagine she with that crew for a minute.
I like how you all remember when we first had the idea that Shakky was the reason behind God Valley. Everybody, oh, that's so ass. And now everybody singing a different tone. Like, just let shit cook sometime, bro. One Piece fans so damn impatient, bro.
It's because there's a bunch
That's
of
one
like
thing.
really new fans.
Yeah. Why would he just ruin God Valley, bro? It's about a woman, bro. Come on, bro. Like, just
like
let
I
this
said,
shit
bro, it is
play out,
kind of
bro.
cringe, but it's typical
It's-
Oda trolling. and then it's like becomes good even though it's a troll.
But Shakky was a big deal, bro. Like she was like friends with everybody.
Yeah.
When you
She
gain
was
those
the
relationships,
way they
you
talked
gain
about
power.
like the way she made Pirate Island, like the way she changed things there, like that was massive. Like she literally changed the economy there, first of all. But they said niggas was becoming pirates just to see Shakky, bro. That's how much niggas fucking with Shakky. Shakky goes to try to kill Wayne G. She should kill Wayne G, bro. But unfortunately, that bum ass nigga.
Yeah, I don't even think I can't even like. Boa is nothing compared to Shaggy at this point,
That's facts.
which is
Y'all think
kind of
Shaggy had a
crazy because I
bounty?
always liked Boa a lot.
If she had a bounty, what y'all think it was?
Oh man, I don't know. After God
I
Valley,
mean,
maybe
she's
really
literally
high.
one of the most clouded people in the world.
I
Maybe
think
the
after
most.
God
Shakky?
Valley, probably like $1 billion or $2 billion.
That
I
probably
could
was
see it.
big before God Valley, bro.
You think so?
She was already the most famous
And
person in the
she,
world.
like, you gotta think. I mean, after God Valley, she
True.
has ties to Rox and Roger
And Garling.
and Garland. Like
Big
that's.
Ray. Big Ray.
Yeah, so it's gonna
I
be.
could see 2 billion.
I could see in the billions.
Yeah, $2 billion is what I think it's probably
And
at.
then we still don't even know how strong she really is. So I mean,
Did
I'm
y'all
just-
peep that Gonko had the same outfit that she had in her memory when she was crying and screaming? That memory is probably from God Valley. You think Brooke from God Valley is that the point that's leading to?
Oh, because he's from the West Blue, right?
Did it confirm that
I think so.
Brooke was a member of the army of origin
I
West
remember
Blue?
they
Yes,
saying that he
yeah.
was part of some kind of battalion of some sort.
He's from the West Blue for sure.
Guess it's possible.
But maybe he left. I'm assuming he left before God Valley and became a pirate. He died before God Valley, right? Well, died in the quotations. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, so okay. What probably
I'm not
happened
sure.
was in the memories. Yeah, like when Gunko is in her memory screaming for her dad. That probably was at God Valley, but Brooke left before that.
Okay.
You can't be screaming for your daddy if
Well,
you
you-
part
so-
of the
so you-
celestial dragon and you part of the country, or you came
But
there
the-
to literally exterminate a whole country. Like,
But what I'm saying, and I think what Miguel, yeah, he said it, he just said it. Maybe she wasn't a part of this until just now. Like maybe she was
Yeah.
just taken captive.
What it seems like is that like most of the time it's like a lost child or something like that that like the bad
Oh,
side
nah,
or
nah,
antagonistic
nah,
side
nah,
usually
nah.
takes advantage of.
But with the way that Shawty talking, like Gunko, with you here, we might just take home the trend. So she probably was already a member, but maybe she left to save her family or something, like some Silver Surfer type shit.
The Hunger Games type thing.
Shakky was looking nice in this chapter though, man. Older actually,
Man, she looked
What,
nice
nah,
from her
when the anime-
introduction. From her young
When the
introduction,
anime
low-key.
draw this shit, her breasts is gonna be like 20 times bigger than they are right here. Like, I'm already knowing, bro. They'll totally be on some other shit, bro.
Oh, we haven't even talked about the Davy Jones stuff.
Oh.
Oh, I was just about to.
Go ahead, cook up, bro.
No, I just wanted to ask y'all, like, what do you guys think is like the main, like, maybe lineage factor? I don't know, something specific towards the Davy family, like passed down, that makes them like, I don't know, so much more powerful, apparently, other than the rest. Or it's the reason why they're snuffed out by the government, and like they have to be in the shadows.
Gotta
Yeah.
be
I
connected
think
to
that-
Joy Boy, I think.
Yeah,
I
they
think
was
Zane
probably
said
like
Joy
one of
Boy,
the-
like right when
Yeah.
we were introduced to that. I could see it, bro, and it would be kind of cool if you have like maybe Joy Boy's lineage like branched off into maybe the Monkey family and then maybe Davy Jones or whatever. But
I think that the original D Clan members were like Joy Boy's crewmates. Like, I think since then, some D Clan people have been like, added into the D Clan, like kind of like how they was on the Side Debo stuff. But the original D Clan members probably were special in their own way. And the Davy Clan probably was one of the original D Clan member. The Monkey Clan probably was Joy Boy himself, like Monkey D, Joy Boy or something. And what other one y'all think we've been introduced to that could have been an OG member? Maybe the
Maybe
Water Clan.
maybe
The
Laws.
Water, yeah, Water, because he was like he had to hide. Because he
Oh,
didn't hide the
Clover.
D. Clover, yeah, Cloud, Water.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wait. Cloud, Water. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now let me see.
And I think the Kozuki
Rocks.
clan is low key a D clan.
Uh-oh.
It's a part of the D clan.
Yeah, I can see that.
I would really like that. Also, Momo's connection to the voice of all things. Like, yeah, something's up with that.
The Water D's are a bunch of randos.
I mean, yeah, because Kozuki created the poneglyphs.
And Odin
Yeah, they
literally
had to be.
smiled when he died. Like, that's always a sign of a D member.
Do y'all think Shanks' mom was Davy Clan?
I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, I think Shanks is the Joy Boy line, bro.
I can see a D
I really
clan,
do.
but I don't know about if
see-
he's Davy clan.
I don't see Gabon, not Gabon. What the fuck? I've been fucking up names all day, bro. I don't see Garling going to this island and finding Davy clan members and then like not, you know what I'm saying, like impregnating somebody of that lineage. Like if he found that out, if that's what he found, I can see him being like, let me be strategic with this.
Like
There's
I
many
just don't
And
get-
to
'cause-
be fair, it worked. He made 2 monsters.
but why would a celestial dragon want anything to do with a D clan lineage?
That is a very good point.
As weapons, bro. That's literally
Nah,
what he
but
got
that's-
them for, was
but you got to
weapons.
think about how the celestial dragon view it. They view it from like a fear perspective that the D is their enemy. It's not like a thing to
You're
be
right, you're
having
right.
a kid with. It's like that's a
But
downfall.
at the same time, though, you know how I don't know. Did I talk about this? Like, you know, so a lot of people that I have this idea that Garling is probably like wants to usurp the throne and become the leader himself, and him going for that behind his children, like trying to make the strongest possible kid. One also plays back to, you know, that Shanks and Sanji stuff I was joking about, but like I could see him like, you know, we're gonna the Figurine dynasty needs to become the kings of the world. So like if some point later on the line, Garland try to, you know, betray Emu to take his spot, that would be pretty dope. And I can see him
You know what's
going
funny?
for, you know,
It
trying to
reminds
make
me
his
of you remember Zuko when they said like Zuko was his grandfather was the Avatar and like that whole reveal.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Roku.
that's a crazy reveal. That's like kind of the same thing, where he has both sides of the lineage.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think that we're focused on lineages a bit too much. I don't know why. Because I've been seeing it a lot lately, especially like salty Naruto fans. Well, when it comes to like other like media forms like TikTok, sometimes I've seen it on Instagram too, where they're starting to complain that like it's pretty much the same thing as, you know, Sage of Six Paths reincarnation, but just split in terms of like naming and wills. So like I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more to like the will of D than just like a good side and a bad side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think lineage is the defining factor, but I think that it's not like Naruto, like, you know, it's the same reincarnation over and over, Australia, but it's it's still
But bro,
important.
bloodlines are a very
Yeah,
important
it's
thing.
important though.
True. But
I
I
know,
think
like-
there's like so many that we have to take account for. Like I'm talking like maybe 9, 10, because that's why I feel like the pirate crew thing like makes a lot of sense. And there's like multiple ways of how the D got scattered throughout history. Like not just through like lineages and like bloodlines, like naming and stuff like that. Because every time I think about the D clan specifically, I always think about like Whitebeard, and he said in his like final speech that like it was like passed down through like a certain way. Like it wasn't passed down through blood. Like in order to survive, it had to keep being passed by name or something like that. And then
Yeah.
I
mean,
don't know, but I feel like there's more to it.
because I had the theory with Rox being Shank's father for a long time, and I think in that video I did say Shanks would be both celestial. This was before he was confirmed too, but I don't know, because I'm really thinking now with the whole Shanks being like child of destiny. I guess it would make sense if he is also D clan, where he's the one celestial dragon that's now a D clan that can be on their side, and that's what Roger and Rayleigh realized. But I think even if he's not, it will still be the similar story where Shanks is going to he's so important because for Luffy, we know he's going to be Luffy's ally and Luffy's friend. So he's like the one guy that can still change. Because if you think about once the Celestial Dragons are destroyed, Shanks can be the one guy who, I mean, he was showing the proof that they're not all evil. So he can still like maintain that it's more so like a tradition of corruption, and some of them can still be good.
Also, the fact that they're twins, right, and both of them coming from like two opposite bloodlines,
Yeah.
and those two bloodlines are highlighted through the two different kids too. Like, I think that's probably like another hint. Like, Shanks became like the more D clan type child, while Shamrock was the Celestial Dragon type child. Like, that's what he kind of inherits. Let me hear some of these comments though. Will of Dream says D names usually are either nature or, yeah, that's what I was just thinking, bro. Like, if you look at the D names, it's either nature or it's an animal. We got Monkey D, Cloud D, Davy really might be one of the Jaguar D, Water D. Who else? What is Portgus, bro? Like, what is that? You know, I think the original D clan is probably the ones that come from the elements and the animals, but the rest of them on down the line are probably like randoms, like Marshall or whatever. But even Gold D, right? That could be like original D clan.
Yeah. I mean,
That would
it's
be
like
a cool video topic. I'm not gonna make it, but you know. Will the Dream said Joy Boy Hockey was also compared to Shanks. That is true. Would y'all be mad if we didn't see how Hawks dies?
Bro, I was saying on Twitter, bro, that it'd be cool if Shanks had Joy Boy's actual like lineage throughout time. Not even through
really cool.
Not even through will, just like straight physical.
And I agree with that, but I also think what would make that even cooler if like the one person that winds up defeating Emu is somebody that actually was not related to Joy Boy. It's gonna be Luffy. Like, it's somebody that's from a whole different lineage. Like, just so that can kind of kill this whole, like, I know what you're saying, Preach. Some Naruto fans, they want so bad niggas to, oh yeah, it's Ashura Indra, just the same thing. Like, no, it's not, fucking dumbass.
Oda is not Kishimoto, bro.
But I can see like it being so important that like, no, these are not Joy. Like, the Monkey D clan probably was, you know, in a way they was affiliated with Joy Boy, but they're not his direct descendants. But they're the ones that wind up toppling Emu. You know what I'm saying? Portgus is a port is a water dock or wine, like Bink Sake. Y'all know I got that Bink Sake. Hey, marsh like a swamp. Hey, bro. We might be on to something, fellas, about these D-Clan names. Let me look up all the D-Clan names.
I mean, my theory video was like about the D-Clan. It was very specifically based on like the way they act, but the specific names I didn't really dive into, so there might be something to that.
Animals and nature. Water, monkey, marsh like Marshall, gold, port, rocks, cloud, and then the only thing we got is Davy, and then I think the only one that really doesn't fit is Nefertiti, but you know what I'm saying? They're not really real D-Clan members to me.
Portgus isn't really a word either.
Hey, that's interesting though. I probably gotta get out of here soon. So y'all wanna take all y'all gonna be able to finish up without me, pause?
Ew.
So
I guess not. Nefertiti like snakes. Okay. Cobra. Yeah. I don't know. But what's another topic we ain't hit on before I dip out?
Just real quick, you know, when Rox and Davy, when Rox and Hera was having that conversation, they had those Marines in the background watching them. So I don't know if they're going to use that as a reason to, you know, basically not let Elbaf be a part of the crew. But I just wanted to mention that part as well. I just thought that was interesting that they had like a ship kind of watching over Rox when they giving him orders.
That's why he did his fake losing thing, though.
Yeah,
But even still, I can see him be like, well, you lost, so you don't, it don't count.
you at least got to like bust a shot or something. Make it look real.
Yeah, I sat out and drunk together.
Also, did y'all talk about the devil fruits?
We touched on it a little bit.
Okay, because I'm looking at it. There's 9 total, right? I'm just trying to keep track of every single devil fruit that we've seen from God Valley or that we know is from there. So we got Kaido's fruit, Kuma's fruit. What else?
Ivanka.
Supposedly, oh yeah, Ivanka's fruit. Supposedly, what else? Dragon getting his fruit because he's powerless now, or like just using a gun, and then he gets a Hello P fruit later on. I don't know. So that's like 5 left, right? Where do you think or who would have them, or what they would
I
be?
think Big Mom definitely got one for her kids.
Katakuri.
Because, yeah, maybe. But I think like the mochi fruit, like around all the other shit, like the mochi fruit season. But probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably Daifuku fruit honestly over Katakuri's. I mean, even though Daifuku kind of adds, I think that the fruit
is that the genie one?
Yeah.
I think it might be the heat one. If she got one, it might be the heat one.
Oh, ovens, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Because he has like a fruit that like actually makes
underrated.
sense out of the like whole candy sphere, but everybody else is just like sweet related.
Yeah. Like I don't know, bro. That boy heated up the whole ocean, bro. Like he low key kind of strong. He just looked like if Oven had a cooler design, a lot more people would like Oven.
Cooler design and smarter head, like because he is a dumbass.
I mean, yeah. People like a lot of dumbasses, though.
True.
Hey, Scott Rage baited.
Oh,
well, I'm probably gonna go ahead. How we doing? First time you made a stream to watch this at the beginning. Sheesh. Appreciate you for coming through, Zane. Dang. How you been watching? You've been watching since the beginning. This your first time making the stream, bro? That's massive. That's massive. Welcome. I want to see since the beginning of since we came to Preach channel or since like the Sabo days. I wonder. What's that Sabo days?
Bro, do those streams still exist?
Boy, century or something.
Bro,
Yeah,
at this point, it might as well be.
Wait, are they? I know we had to erase a lot of them.
Those streams were so ass, bro. And I used to always like mumble and stutter. I was so bad at speaking at that time.
It's very natural though, man. It's us, you know what I'm saying?
Dang, bro. Have any of y'all heard from Sabo at all?
Nah, nigga, voice century for real, bro.
I'm telling you, he got wife, bro.
That boy went ghost.
You deleted everything.
Hey, that nigga like God Valley. I was gonna say, man, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, sir. He probably don't even.
One thing I didn't really understand. I probably just didn't read this properly. So did the world government know the Davy Jones family was at God Valley?
Yeah.
It seemed like it, yeah.
But like, did they know before everything? Like,
oh no, I think that might be one of the things that Garling like kind of.
Yeah, that's one of the preposterous things that I think they literally got a whole clan in that area. I mean, it's unaffiliated with the government, and like Rock said in his chapter, he said go there and go find the family of D. So I imagine they may just have a bunch of people in that area. They may have a whole little tribe of Davy people. I definitely expect that.
Valley. It's gonna be Go D Valley. That word is gonna mean go to the valley. I bet you. Kind of like how Game of Thrones hold the door. All the D clan members are hiding in the valley in God Valley. Watch it. I will.
Either that or there's some specific valley that they have to go to that's not there, but they all live there because they need to give the message to like any D clan members, maybe.
Oh, it could be like, if you D clan members, like if you want somewhere safe, go to the valley, go D Valley.
Shit, maybe that's where the last road poneglyph is. It's in some valley. Who knows?
Awesome.
Maybe that's where the one.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, there has to be something at God Valley that's beyond the fruits they brought. Shaggy, there had to be something there, bro. Like a poneglyph, some kind of ancient, maybe city.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like there had to be
Yeah.
something, bro. Like there's no way.
Davy
Because
clan
if you
there's no way.
with Davy Clan, then you gotta think about Rocks and how he knows about Emu and everything. Like I wouldn't even be surprised if he found out something that led him to this whole journey from there where he came from, or where he left his
Also,
family.
well, they didn't say nothing about the chapter, but also like the Lunarian stuff too, bro.
Yeah, man, like the lunar, like we still don't know how Kaido and Whitebeard knew about Lunarians. Where did Rocks learn about that?
Mm-hmm. I'm finna dip out though, fellas. I got to run.
Not just that,
Y'all
but
be
also with
easy.
God
All right, bro.
Valley.
You too, buddy.
Peace, Krow. I was like, with God Valley, I think that Garling, in general, I don't think he would call up Emu off of something very like like mid in terms of like levels of stuff he found. Like, oh, I found the D clan. That's pretty much about it. And then they brought devil fruits. I think he found so much stuff that there's only one reason why he would call up like the man in the big chair. So I feel like there's only one way. There has to be something so important on here that nobody else has discovered yet. And that's why.
Do y'all think what's in the flower room could be a piece of God Valley?
Could be. I mean, they were talking about God Valley's natural resources, right? So it could be something like that.
But the flower room was already the flower room before God Valley.
Oh yeah,
you
you're
know?
right. You're right.
I'm about to say, Rocks pulled up like, let me take some dandelions.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking like the flower room is always like something secret. So I feel like maybe that's where they store everything. Like it could be the start of where Emu goes into like that deep down like icy storage area where that big straw hat is. So
Man.
he could just be keeping everything there. You never know.
The
I
giant,
just think
because Joy Boy was a regular sized man from the
I mean,
flashbacks we saw.
Yeah,
But I
compared
mean
to
that's
Emeth.
tough to tell though, because it's with the ancient robot.
Yeah, he's with Emeth. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Like I imagine Loki, well, not Loki, but some type of giants may not look massive standing next to that robot. You know.
Yeah, true. What else happened this chapter, bro?
You got the notes, JJ? Or no?
I didn't finish the notes for this chapter. I didn't get a chance to write any for this one. I did for the last one, but
Ooh, I actually got a good question, yo. Who do you think is gonna swing first? Roger, Garp, or Rocks?
I think Roger.
I feel like Rocks is out the question because he's definitely just going for his family, unless maybe he sees Roger and knows that it's on bullshit. But you think Roger first?
Yeah, I think Roger goes after
Well,
Rocks.
depends on
We've
who's
seen a
who.
little interaction in God Valley, and it seemed like they both clashed at the same time equally. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like the cutoff when
The one with
we
Kuma's
had the
flashback.
flashback in the Egghead. Yeah.
Yeah.
they just had the conquerors flying all over the country. But when I recall of it, I kind of think of like Rogers was chasing Rocks, or Rocks was chasing Roger for whatever reason. I remember hearing like "out of my way," Roger, or "out of my way, Rocks," or something like that. So, but like I said, I kind of imagine who sees who first. If Garp happened to pull up on either one, or Garp happened to pull up on Roger, we know Garp seems to be a little bit more focused on Roger than the other way around pertaining to this subject. But yeah, Rock got way bigger agendas, man. Way bigger agendas. But I'm kind of upset though. Like, Rock's got the greatest man in One Piece history, Whitebeard, to his right. You know what I'm saying? If anybody needed to know something about this Davy D situation, he would have been the perfect person. Your boy, the only person that really came to God Valley with the eyes on the prize from the get go was Whitebeard. Imagine if he would have actually knew what the prize really needed to be. You ain't got to be so secretive, Rocks.
Shit. I mean, there is some reason for that, but it does make sense.
I understand, but I mean, Whitebeard ain't one of them type
Bro,
of people.
You know that moment
He was
when,
around long enough to know that.
that
That is
moment
true.
when Rocks and Harold are having the conversation in this chapter, it reminded me a lot of Whitebeard and Roger
Same.
and like even like Luffy and because they got the sake cup out, right?
Yeah, him and Shanks doing the same thing down in the
Yeah,
whole big
Shanks.
ass sake cup.
Yeah, I really like how Oda did this entire chapter, bro. Like he really broke everything up. He got the important stuff, and then like it was just cool seeing everything. Like even Morgan's.
Not to mention, bro, we're about to get the greatest battle in history in One Piece.
Yeah, that's the crazy part because we haven't seen well, because we saw the clash with I know we did see Garp arrive at the island, right, with Bogard and
Yeah,
but Dragon wasn't there, so I wonder like was Dragon just a random marine that wasn't with Garp's crew?
he was in Akainu's unit. You know,
That's exactly
Akainu
what
was
he
his
was.
superior. I'm telling you, bro. Wait, just watch. Wait till we get Sakazuki's backstory, bro.
See,
And then he's
to
gonna
me,
see Dragon defect, and he's gonna be mad. He's gonna be real salty.
maybe
So
he
he's gonna
was
try
like
to kill Luffy.
I don't know. Aren't they the
Like,
same
ain't he gonna
age
try to
group?
take out rabbits and become a holy knight? That's what he gonna try to do.
Nah, don't disrespect my boy that much.
That genocidal man.
Shit, you never know. He was cool with O'Hara.
Hey man, we don't talk about that. All right, we don't talk about that.
Hey,
That makes my boy look bad.
Hey, I'm trying to see what else.
He does.
Because to me, like whenever we get a flashback chapter, like I always try to remind myself where we are, like currently in the story before we got to the flashback. And to me, it's crazy that this all stemmed from Loki just talking.
I was asking them. I was like, I don't think we're gonna be back in Elbaf till 2026. We just got so much to go on, and like I don't expect to get more than like 1 to 2 chapters come December, maybe like 2 to 3 tops in November. All September and October, it's got to be God Valley energy. It's got to be. And
You know what?
with
That
every,
makes sense.
and with everything, and like Krow said it earlier, but without Harold, removing his horns and everything that happened when Shanks was at that reverie that made him want to come talk to Harold on Elbaf, we still got a lot we got to figure out. And I think we're gonna get a lot more Gunko information. I think we're gonna get a lot more like really the people that's in Elbaf right now. I would imagine they will have something to do with God Valley as well. And we just saw Summers for the first time, so we got a lot of bases to touch before we even finish this flashback. We in Elbaf. We not getting to Elbaf till Martin Luther King Day. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say that makes a lot of sense because I feel like they would drag it out until like a new kind of time, like to bring back Elbaf like into the whole mix. Also, maybe animation wise, because it's easier to talk about the past and then they can't go too much in the future because like the anime's catching up to the manga. So that makes sense.
But I could see the very last chapter of the year, Loki just be like, okay, I understand now, Loki. It's time to go up to the is it Heaven Realm or Sun Realm? It's been so long since we've been to Elbaf. I forgot that setting. Yeah. You get all that information and be ready to box come 2026. Either or.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. Luffy specifically boxing with Emu. Oh, we need that.
He can take his time with that though, because like I said, we need a month and a half here. We need a month and a half.
Let's see. But chat, y'all notice anything special or weird in the chapter that like we haven't covered yet? Let us know. But other than that, I don't think there's other stuff. I mean, what did you guys cover before I came on?
I'll say this. Well, how old is Blackbeard in this chapter? Like 1 year old?
I think he was like 2. Like Blackbeard's a year older than Shanks, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's 1 year older.
Yeah, and they said that the twins are a year old in this chapter, or they said that in the last chapter. Little Blackbeard looked like he was sitting up by himself in that cage.
Do you think Oda will ever show us anything with Shakky in the final war? Like maybe she's fighting with Rayleigh alongside him. Cause I feel like if you're gonna put this much hype into her for the God Valley flashback, it would be cool to finally see something from her. Cause like I said, we haven't seen her fight. We haven't really seen much of her. Just kind of get the idea that she's so important and that everybody loves her. But it would be
She'll
cool
live
to
through my glorious Queen Boa, bro.
come on,
So
bro.
I think that Shakky was kind of
Everybody
used
fighting.
as a like reminder by Oda. Like I think love, specifically love, has like something huge to do with like the end game of One Piece, but I don't know where Oda is going in terms of direction because he used it with many integral like story characters now. He's used it with all of like Amazon Lily, all with Garp, Fist of Love and stuff like that. Love is a Hurricane, East Blue Phrase. You got Sanji, obviously, all into it. So I feel like he has pieces in place of what he wants to do, but I don't know what he wants to do yet. But it's something big. I just don't know what. If that makes any sense.
Boy. This next chapter, bro.
I know.
I'm telling you, bro.
It's
I
the
don't
And we
know
ain't got no
anything
break
yet.
neither, right? No break, right?
I don't think so. I don't know, actually.
Excited. Nah, they usually would say like a break. I'm in the chapter right now. Don't they usually say like chapter break or something at the end of the chapter? They definitely don't say it here. It's to be continued.
Yeah, it just says end and then no break next week. Well, they don't
Oh,
say
it
no
says
break.
no. Okay.
Yeah. I don't
It's
know.
about to be late.
One Piece about to hit one of its peaks, bro.
All right, I'll just say final question before we get off is I don't know if y'all are ready to or not. But I was gonna say, JJ, you think this next chapter is answers all your questions or more questions than answers? Which one?
This chapter, we may actually get some more answers than questions. We definitely gonna get some more questions. Um, just I think adding the dragon wrinkle in there will definitely add some more questions because, like Zane said, the dragon Akainu story it has to be somewhat relevant to what we have going on here because I don't expect dragon to be a part of the government world government after God Valley. So whatever happens there, will lead to some more questions. But I think we'll be able to get some more answers. I wouldn't be surprised if everybody pull up and everybody starts showing what their agenda is kind of early to really like build without actually doing anything. I think just giving information as to what everybody specifically wants when they get to that island will be enough to like set the tempo once we know that all the big time players are there.
Yes, sir. I agree.
Yeah, and I'm reading the viz right now. I really, as much as I think it's possible, Davy Jones was Joy Boy, but I just feel like it's something different because the way Oda was explaining Davy Jones even years ago, where it's kind of leaning more towards him being more evil, and even in this chapter, like Davy or Zebek is describing him as the like an underworld pirate, where Joy Boy is like I see him more as he's like the face of piracy, not really ties to the underworld as much. But I mean, it could all be changed throughout history how it's interpreted and everything. But I don't know, bro. I feel like Davy Jones is his own entity.
Here's a
I feel
question
like
we
it's
haven't spoken about. Do we think that Blackbeard knows that he's a Davy?
I think he does, especially because and when they talked to Saturn at Egghead and you saw the Blackbeard pirates, they even said Blackbeard has a special lineage.
Yeah.
So I think they know, and I think that's one of the reasons why they trust him. As far as like he has the most potential.
That would
It
make
does make
sense.
sense.
But I also saw something interesting. I don't know who said it. I think it was maybe some dude like on TikTok. I forgot on Instagram. But I heard that like a reason why Davey, or more specifically, you got Blackbeard and Rocks, they're extremely knowledgeable, right? Rocks knows everything about Emu, world government, the system, and reason why he sounds so crazy is because he's so ahead in terms of steps of everyone else and thinking that the world government is the problem. But like he just talks so crazy that it sounds like it doesn't make any sense. And Blackbeard Loki kind of the same thing. But I think, or apparently, like the whole connection is that they each Davy clan member like is able to retain the memories of like their previous predecessors or whatnot. So that's how they're able to retain like all the world's information, everything. So they still know of everything, even all the way back dating to the Void Century.
Man,
Y'all fucking with that or no?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
that'd
I mean,
be
that's
some
what I've heard.
scary stuff.
No.
I mean, that would be the type of thing where you got to wipe out the whole bloodline, because if they happen to give their information out to the world, get in touch with big news, that will literally flip the world upside down without the One Piece, and all the information that they would be able to give. World government wouldn't like that at all. So no, that may be something to do with why Garling thought like, hey, I know we just finished up this last tournament, but we already know where the next tournament about to be. These people know too much.
Yeah.
Their whole culture and everything is different. We don't like it.
That would make a lot
And
of
then
sense.
so Zebek, he reveals he has a hidden name. Do you, I wonder how that whole situation comes up, because did he change his own name, or was it like a name that he figured out that he was actually from the Davy family? Because when he was first revealed in the backstory, Zebek kind of comes in and like he's like a new face who instantly takes out an admiral, and he already is like a big, he has a big name already from day one. So I wonder, like, was he kind of like Blackbeard, kind of waiting for the right moment, and he came up with this fake persona? Maybe like it's Rocks is my persona as a pirate, and he already knew like Davy Jones and that family was something different, like that because he confronted Emu in that whole chapter. He even said, I'm a Davy Jones pirate. So I wonder how much he knew about it and how the name was given to him, or if he chose the Rock's name.
See, I could see easily, like, back to the whole memory thing, that, like, if he does retain the whole memory of the Davy Jones Pirates, that means he knows everything. He knows the enemy, he knows what to go for. So maybe he's just been, like, not training, but, like, getting prepared for, like, taking the world by storm. So he's been hiding and lurking for it. And then when the time comes, he has a proper name, right? Still keeps the D, because, like, he wants to, like, have that at least known that, like, it's about like as a pirate. But yeah, makes a whole persona for himself, is already strong, so he doesn't need to prove that. He just like goes and shows up for it. And what's the best way to showcase your strength to the world? Taking down an admiral, well, at least the whole world, and then goes from there. So I feel like maybe he had this all planned out in terms of his like surge of power. Maybe he's been waiting on it, and now is just like the crucial time to get shit done. But who knows?
I could also see this being an idea. Maybe the people of God Valley, his hometown, maybe they just know not to leave the island because they could expose everything that the island has. So, Rock's ambition was much bigger than the island. I'm going to leave, but let me at least change my name so that when I make a name for myself, it doesn't, have people, start scurrying about looking for the Davy clan again. So, maybe the people of the island, if you're going to leave, we give you another alias, or maybe he just took it upon himself. But he showed this chapter like, I'm trying to make plays. And if the government knows about my family, they're going to take advantage of it. So he could have knew, like, just coming from where I'm from, if they learn of this area and learn that we got the Davy clan here, that's going to be an issue. I can't let people know I'm Davy.
Shit, that
There's
makes
plenty of
sense.
people in this world. There's plenty of people in this world that go by D. There's people in the government that go by D, so they're not sweating that as much. But that I know for a fact. Hey, if you're a Clover or you're a Cloud, they taking you out. If you a Davy, they taking you out. Why put that upon my people and just change my name?
See, JJ, I think you're right, and that's where Whitebeard took some notes and did it for himself and his family, his home. had to make sure they were out in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, sir. But like as we learn more about rocks, this story shows us a lot about lineage. But looking at like rocks and Blackbeard are like so different. Like Rocks acquired his crew by something that's part of his lineage. Blackbeard just say, "Yo, whoever's alive, y'all coming with me." I'm not concerned with. Excuse me. Rocks never said anything like, "I don't care about the people that's under me." Shiki may have said that, and other people, but Rocks never said like, "Yo, if something happens to y'all, oh well." I don't recall something like that. Like I said, he's really honorable, and that's something that Blackbeard seems to lack. He seems to have a moral code that seems to be something Blackbeard lacks. So the more we learning about Rocks, the more I'm seeing like he is nothing like his son at all, and that's really interesting as well.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like when you got Blackbeard and Rocks, and then you have Figurlin, or you got Garling and Shanks. Like they're both so different.
Yes, sir.
But Luffy, I
But
would
man,
say
like
he's similar to Dragon and Garp.
seeing Garland put that blade in his baby mama don't make me like just in like 1% of your brain be like, I wonder how foul Shanks could get when it's time. It just didn't creep up in your head, not even a little bit. Like that's his father, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
just saying.
Shanks is definitely he has the capability for violence, and even though he's a good person and he has honor, Shanks is not the type of like Shanks. I think by the end, I don't know if Oda will do it, but I would like to see Shanks just get actually as violent as possible for Oda, especially when he's fighting people like Garling and the Celestial Dragons at the end. I don't know if he will do it, but like just from the aura that Shanks has, I can definitely see situations where he's done it already and the world knows about it. And I mean like the fact that he has one arm and he has a scar, and it's like just that entire imagery, it's already giving him a lot of like a violent persona. Even though he's chill, he could turn it on immediately if he has to. But Luffy is more like a child, so I think with Shanks it would be cool if Oda went and did it with him at the end of the story, because it's always fun to see somebody on the good side still have the capability for just brutal violence, especially in like a pirate setting.
Absolutely. Somebody got to pull Ben Beckman got to pull him off type energy.
Yeah, bro. Like they shot down what was it, Bartolomeo? They shot down his his ship with ease, and they blew it up. Like that's not, and same thing when he fought Kid. Like that's not a guy who's withholding violence. So, you guys, anything else you guys want to add on, or are you ready to wrap it up?
I think that was pretty good. I just wanted to say, like, hey, I stepped into this flashback, not really thinking much of Rocks over here, thinking that hey, I'm still holding out my right to say that Buggy may be his son, But that was the energy that I was bringing to this, and I'm loving how Oda, made me change my perspective altogether, and I can't wait to see how Rocks responds with all these other great powers at God Valley. It's gonna be crazy. 1160, let's get it.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
sir.
Krow the whole time he's saying, I don't think Rocks is evil, man. I kept pushing back on it, but it's hard to say that he's evil now at this point. And same thing with Harold. It's like we had a whole different view of Harold from what we do now. So it's kind
I
of
feel
cool.
like there's still something lurking, but like circumstances wise, like what's happened to him, yes, it's bad. But I feel like there's still something lurking. You never know.
The only thing Rocks did bad was put that blade in Loki, and we already established Loki probably deserved it because he's a jerk.
Hey, I mean that is true in some cases, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say something non-One Piece related, just like as an end message. But shout out to AJ Lee. That's for JJ. But other than that, I think we good.
This dude don't know nothing about no WWE. Cut it out. Cut it out.
I remember AJ Lee.
That's my girl. Shout out
to
to
Justin
her.
Herbert, bro. Take down the Chiefs, man. We like to see it.
Absolutely. And
He had a
Dak did
great
his
game.
thing. Yo, Zane, tell me Dak ain't do his thing.
What's up, bro?
I said, tell me Dak ain't do his thing.
Listen, bro. I don't even want to talk about it.
Man, that was a good L. That was a good L. I'm okay with it.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It was a good L.
I think y'all need to
Look,
wallow in the
considering
Micah
this is the
Parsons madness
former
a bit.
Super Bowl champion, I guess that's the best way to put it. It's a good L.
Everybody's former Super Bowl champions. What do you want? But we went into their place and we dominated. I feel like we dominated the majority of the game. If it wasn't for Jalen Hurts doing extra stuff and CD dropping the ball, we would have got the dub. It's a good L. We're going to get our lick back when they come see us. Stop playing.
Hey, all I'm saying is the spitting is crazy.
That's before the game even started. How you that mad? Like,
That's the
Yeah,
first quarter,
yeah. Come on, bro.
how you that mad? 6 seconds in. We ain't even touch each other yet.
That's that rivalry.
That's that rivalry, man. Them Georgia boys don't know how to act. That's what it is.
Hey, boys, I'm gonna have to dip out here in a second.
Yeah, I'm about to end this
Yeah,
stream.
man. We can finish this up.
Got some business I gotta take care of.
Thanks for everybody tapping in.
Appreciate you,
everybody
chat.
coming through. JJ got the
Yes,